The Rembrandt Study Days, dedicated to the Dutch master of the 17th century, his circle, pupils, associates, and friends. The Louvre possesses a remarkable collection of Rembrandt's works, started under the kings of France. It consists of about 30 paintings that are today being removed from the walls where they have hung for years and released from their wooden and glass frames. It is a truly exceptional operation. Usually, just one picture is taken down at a time. Today, they will all be getting an airing together for a few hours in another room, in daylight, propped up on easels, just like when they were painted. They will be displayed in workshop fashion, in carefully calculated disarray, bearing no relation to the way they are usually hung.
In the museum, the paintings are hung in a certain way. The curator who installs the works follows a certain logic. The works also follow a history of art logic in the way they are installed. For the study days, the idea is to be able to spontaneously move the works close to each other. The works are on easels, so there's a great freedom to move them around. Certain works might be placed in a trio, for example, or perhaps just two works will be placed together for closer comparison. All the works are physically in the same place and made as accessible as possible. They also need to be as close as possible to the eye level of the various experts.
Facing the works is an equally unique gathering of experts from all over the world, from the National Galleries in Washington and London, from the Metropolitan Museum of New York, and from the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam. It's another first. In the 19th century, it was in France that Rembrandt was the most widely collected and studied. But in the 20th century, the collections and expertise moved to Holland and the Anglo-Saxon countries, leaving the French Rembrandts apart in a dormant collection, which the study days will be reviving, bringing the works back into the heart of debate. When viewed from such close quarters, the paintings seem to change their very nature. One no longer sees the work of an artist, but old, worn objects, with their pigments and varnish that have dried out and worn away over the centuries. They have cracked, faded, split, and have been fixed back together again, like this painting on wood, in which a small piece of wood called a butterfly wedge has been inserted to stop the crack from enlarging. The Slaughtered Ox, painted in 1655, is one of the most famous Rembrandts in the Louvre.